the mystery of submerged temples around the world. Imagine walking through the depths of a silent sea, and suddenly, amid the blue darkness, the ruins of an ancient temple appear before you. Ancient columns, perfect staircases, statues worn by time, all covered with algae and sediment, as if the ocean had swallowed not only buildings, but an entire forgotten civilization. Today, we will dive together into the mysteries of submerged temples scattered around the world, places that defy logic, confuse archaeologists, and continue to intrigue all who dare to study them. In the deep waters south of Japan lies one of the most impressive enigmas ever discovered, the Yonaguni structure. Discovered by accident in 1986, it features steps, platforms, and angles so precise that they seem to have been carved by human hands. Some specialists claim everything is natural. Others argue that a city more than 10,000 years old once existed there. Among supposed pyramids and rectangular walls, Yonaguni remains one of the greatest unanswered questions of modern archaeology. On the other side of the planet, in the Gulf of Cambay, India, rests what many believe to be the legendary city of Dwarka. In 2001, divers found walls, streets, objects, and structures that may be up to 9,000 years old. According to ancient texts, this would have been the kingdom of the god Krishna, a magnificent city that was once swallowed by the sea. With each new discovery, the line between myth and reality grows thinner, raising the question, were legends always just stories? In Greece, one of the most extraordinary and well-mapped submerged sites is Pavlopetri. There, houses, squares, and entire streets have remained preserved for about 5,000 years. Diving at this site is like visiting a perfect ghost city frozen in time. Earthquakes and rising sea levels caused Pavlopetri to disappear beneath the waters, but its intact structure reveals how Bronze Age peoples lived, with impressive detail. Traveling to China, we find an even more fascinating scene, the Lion City, also known as Xicheng. Unlike the other sites, this city was not lost to nature, but intentionally flooded in the 1950s for the construction of a dam. Today, at a depth of 40 meters, carved gates, temples, and entire streets remain surprisingly well preserved. Diverse describe the sensation as entering a Chinese Atlantis, where the past remains alive, merely hidden beneath the water. At the top of the Andes, between Bolivia and Peru, Lake Titicaca holds yet another mystery. Ancient structures, walls, and even what many believe to be a submerged pyramid have been found beneath its icy waters. For local peoples, the lake has always been sacred, and legends speak of divine beings and civilizations that lived there even before the Incas. From time to time, new expeditions reveal fragments of a past that seems far greater than we imagine. And of course, it is impossible to speak of submerged structures without mentioning the greatest enigma of all, Atlantis. Described by Plato as an advanced civilization that disappeared in a single day of destruction, its existence has been debated for centuries. Research in the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, and even the Caribbean has revealed mysterious ruins, but no definitive proof. Perhaps Atlantis was only a metaphor, or perhaps it is still hidden, waiting to be found. What all these submerged temples and cities have in common is the fact that they remind us how much of human history is still hidden beneath the waters. With each new discovery, we realize that the past is far deeper and more complex than we imagine. How many other cities, how many other stories, how many other mysteries may be waiting on the ocean floor, simply waiting to be revealed? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Thank you for watching and see you next time.